In this video, I'll be showing you the best practice routine that I personally came up with off of coaches and SSL level players' advices combined. A lot of different options to choose from to improve in Rocket League. We have free play, training packs, and workshops, and I'm going to cover all the best things to do in each, and I hope you guys enjoy. Starting off with the free play drill boost mapping. For this, you want to turn on standard boost option, so you don't have unlimited boost in free play. Now you want to turn on the ball cam, leave it on, and try to boost around, grab the pads while you're looking at the ball. Don't try to look at the pads, like don't cheat on yourself, just look at the ball, try to flip around, boost as much as you can, try to maintain supersonic if you can. And if you want to make this harder on yourself, you can hit the ball so it rolls around. You can even try following the ball up with touches while you're doing this. The main focus of this is subconsciously knowing where the pads are, because in game you're going to be kind of looking at your teammates, kind of looking at your opponents, and you don't have the time to turn over the ball cam in most situations. Next up, we have the recovery and movement practice. In this part of the drill, you really want to focus on, first of all, getting really comfortable with wave dashes, moving around the field. But what I also like to use the time for, that's why I gave it 10 minutes, is learning new movement mechanics. You can go for zap dashes, wall dashes, whatever you're not that good at, or maybe you can't even do it yet. Just try to implement it into this. It's going to look very different for each person. Maybe you're learning speed flips, maybe just regular wave dashes, but that's what I use it for. After that, we have mechanics only free play. This is probably the thing that all of you guys are doing for like 3 hours a day maybe. But what I like to do here is I like to, before I go for a shot, set myself a mechanic that I want to hit, and I keep going for it until I finally hit it. There's like some example clips of me doing some certain mechanics. Again, this will look different for each rank, for each person as well. I try to be very creative and also build up a lot of consistency in this drill. Your main focus should be pushing yourself a lot and doing things that you're not comfortable with in game yet, so you can finally get to using it. What I like to do is, the mechanics I learn here, I like to try to implement them into ones, as that's kind of the way I transfer my free play over into the 2v2 grind. But yeah, just go for whatever you like, be creative, and try to push yourself. When you're done free playing, it's finally time for the workshop practice. First map I like to do is Dribble to Overhaul. It's a very good foundation to learn whatever you want. You're given a lot of space to go for any type of flick, any type of dribble of all sorts. You can also, like I'm doing right here, build in an air dribble, go for like a pop reset here to finish it off. This is kind of like the reason I love this map so much, is there's a lot of space given to you where you can just be creative and try to make it harder for yourself every time you go. I like to go for PBs on this map, personal bests. So at the end of the week, my goal is to have a new PB every time I play this. And yeah. Moving on, we have the Coco Aim Trainer workshop. It's pretty self-explanatory. Try to hit the targets. It's just to get your shooting even better. It's probably the best way to practice shooting in my opinion. There's variations you can use to make it harder, but I keep it basic. I use the standard. After that, we have the Speed Jump Rings Free workshop. I'm pretty sure all of you guys have seen this workshop on pretty much any pro player stream or any stream, to be fair. Again, I like to go for PBs. It's pretty self-explanatory. Try to use as much directional arrow as you can to just further that skill of yours and get your car control even better every day. People overlook this, they think they know how to directional arrow, so they never really do it anymore. This is a short map, so it's good to play daily. This is what I like to do. Last but not least, we have the Air Dribble Challenge workshop map. In my opinion, this is honestly the hardest one, but it will definitely push you. This might make you rage a little bit, try to get PBs, but honestly, do this for 10 minutes a day and you'll gradually improve over the span of like 1 to 2 weeks, trust me. Once you're done with the workshops, it's time for the training packs. The first one I like to play is Shooting Consistency. On this pack, honestly, try to focus a lot on power but also on placement. I try to keep it as simple as possible and get the best possible placement that would actually go in game. It's going to be very challenging to consistently get good shots on this. As you can see, I'm not getting the best shots on some of these, but you want to just keep pushing yourself, play this every day, and you're definitely going to have crazy shooting. If you combine this with 1v1, you're going to skyrocket. Next training pack I like to play is redirects. This is a fairly big pack of redirects. We have 30 shots in here. Honestly, redirects are probably going to push you a lot mechanically. You focus on shooting, reading the ball, getting good placement, getting good power, and obviously the redirects themselves. You'll learn a lot about the way your car behaves on touches, and I feel like this is probably one of the best ways to improve your aerial game, especially for 2v2 passes, or if you like to play 3v3, this is very beneficial to 3v3 players, as these are very, very common scenarios in high level 3v3 gameplay. Next up, we have the Awkward Clears training pack by Gyro. I feel like clears or saves in general are very overlooked when it comes to practice routines. I feel like a lot of players think that just playing 2v2, playing 1v1 is going to get them the clears in their mind already. Like they're going to go for every save and get all the saves anyways. But once you add this to your practice routine, you're going to realize that you probably can't save a lot of these shots, especially not on your first try, but focus on jumping as soon as possible, make it realistic in game. Like, try to touch the ball out. If you save the ball in the training pack, but it just drops in front of your net, that's not going to be helpful for your in-game progress. So yeah, try to push yourself, be as fast as possible to the ball, so obviously also increase your reads. Lastly, to finish it all off, we have the Corrupted V3 training pack. In my opinion, there is not a single training pack that is better for mechanics. Prove me wrong in the comments if you want to, but this one just pushes you so much. There's reads, there's corner reads, there's sidewall reads, there's pretty much anything you can think of. Try to be very creative on this. You can see some examples of me doing a few of the first shots on screen right now. You can play around on this pack a lot and really improve your mechanical skills. The timer is 1 second, so there's no way that you can drop the ball. You always have to score. There's 0 bounces in this pack. But yeah, try to push yourself honestly, and good luck on hitting some crazy nasty shots on this. So it'll definitely improve you a lot. The last step, looking up a pro replay and analyzing it. I picked Daniel, and I'll just let the gameplay roll in the background. I'll just give you guys a few things that you should be looking for so you can write it down and implement it into your own game. So what do you actually look for in a replay analysis? What I like to look for is the way they do kickoffs, the way they cheat on kickoff, and potential kickoff strats that they're using. In ones, you'll see a lot of different ones, and twos it's mainly the same ones, but you can always copy something that they do differently from your gameplay. After that, I look at how do they control the ball, how do they play possession, how do they play when they don't have possession. Next up, we have the offensive and defensive rotations, how they play as first man, how they play as second man on both offense and defense, how do they position themselves for a pass, how do they do the passes. Those are really key important things that you need to get down and you can copy easily off watching replays daily. I also look at how mechs are used, so I can kind of adapt it into my own playstyle. Maybe they use mechanics that I'm easily capable of doing. Maybe I need to learn some new mechanics so I can get to that level. And I also look at boost management and boost grabs. Do they go for low boost offs? When do they go for big boosts? How do they go for small pads? What paths do they take? And also, how do they play on low boosts and how they play on high boosts as well is very important. For the pro player that you're analyzing, it doesn't really matter. Make sure you pick an active pro player. I picked Daniel because I favor him. I think he's a very, very great player and I want to play like him. So that's why I analyze him. Also analyze Vatira, for example. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, learned something new. Make sure to comment, like, sub. Let me know if the training routine helped you guys, and have a lovely day.
Writing in the margins of my mind all day, sipping herbal in the morning just to feel okay. Had a dream I was water just flowing through space, till I landed on the record that my grandma would play. Talk sweet like jazz in the park after